Hello, fam. Welcome back to another edition of George's Corner. I'm your host, George Lee Jones. Let's get started. Today's topic, very important and near and dear to me. So I hope that you who are listening will pay attention. Patience. It really is a virtue. Again, patience. It really is a virtue. And no, it's not a name that you give to your beautiful child, okay? Even though that works. The reason I want to talk to you about patience today is I've had conversations with people over the last couple of days about their discontentment with the length of time it's taking for certain events or certain realities to occur in their life. And so I decided to give it some thought because a lot of people live their lives in what I call a microwave situation where they're hoping to put something in a box, hit 3 minutes, presto, poof, it's done. But that's not how life works. The thing that I think about when I think about patience is two other things, or I guess there are cousins that go along with it. If you're going to have patience, then you obviously possess faith, because patience doesn't exist without faith, and you have to have some sort of belief that whatever it is that you're patiently waiting for is actually going to happen. So when you decide there is something that you really want to do, I've learned in life that either you will accept patience or it will be thrust upon you. There's no two ways around that. A lot of times we are impatient because, for one, we don't really put in the work. And when you don't put in the work, you don't appreciate the process. And without the process, the goal, journey, or destination doesn't mean anything. And trust me, I've looked around a lot. As a matter of fact, I've been looking and investigating for the secret sauce of what's the shortcut to success. I'm here to tell you, there is none. You got to put in the work, the determination, the consistency, sometimes the hours, which culminate into the days, the weeks, the months, the years. But if what you're pursuing is not that important to you, then I guess you can turn this off. Patience means nothing to you. As I said to someone the other day, life is just a matter of time. Let me say that one more time for you in case you didn't get it. Life is simply a matter of time. Okay? So when you're choosing things you want to do with your life and you're comparing yourself with somebody else, please stop, because their timeline is different from your timeline. You could do the same things, as I said before, have the same recipe for the same cake, and somehow yours doesn't taste as great as someone else's next to you, because there are other attributes and additives that go along with that. So that's why I wanted to talk to you today about patience. It makes me think about, and I want to get this right for you because I've seen too many people be really, really upset that things aren't going on in their lives the way they want them to. But the one thing that I keep in mind when I speak with these people is that they're not, or maybe they're just not committed to whatever it is that they're saying they want to do. And even moreover, when I dig deep or delve deep into their situation, I find more often than not that they vacillate. And what I mean by that is they are indecisive. They ponder too much between one decision and another decision, which makes me think of a biblical passage that I read some time ago when I was a child that said, and I'm paraphrasing here, I wish that you were hot or cold because I could deal with you, because being lukewarm, you upset my stomach and I have to spit you out because I don't know whether you want to go left or right. And because we are spiritual beings, the language that the universe hears is our desires. And if you are speaking with your mouth that you desire one thing, but in your mind it's contradictory because you're thinking another, then you're confusing the universe, God, and everybody else that's involved because you don't even know what it is you want. So take some time to investigate what it is you're really good at, what it is you really want. One of the things that I said to someone earlier this week is this. Take the time to ask yourself a few questions, first of all. What do I want? Where do I want to go? That's simple. Now, find people around you that you can ask this question to. What do you think I'm good at? If you had to describe me, how would you describe me? What would be my attributes? And sometimes, if you want to work on it, what would be your weaknesses? I wouldn't dwell on my weaknesses. I would dwell on my attributes, what I'm good at. And again, when you're talking to people, don't take it as something you're going to take as the solid truth of word for your life, because remember, it's your life. You have to make the decision for what it is that you want to do, what you want to accomplish. So you're merely asking for their opinions, not their advice. Because remember, I said advice makes them part owner, and you don't want anybody else having ownership of your life, okay? In some places, that will make you a slave, but I digress. Again, the reason I want you to ask people what do they think you're good at is because this could be your starting point to the discovery of what your niche in life should be. Because if you're confused right now and you're not sure which way you want to go, that's where you should first start. What am I good at? And then start building around that. What are you good at? What do you enjoy? And start working towards that. And do understand, it's going to take work and sometimes hard work, dedication, passion, drive to accomplish what you want to do. And above all, patience. That's what I want you to understand. Anything worthwhile in life requires patience. It's that simple. So whatever it is you think you're good at, continually learn about what you're good at. Continually help other people with what you're good at, and you will have at least a modicum of success. I guess that's all I want to say today. Just please, patience. It really is a virtue, okay? So if nothing else, understand it is a virtue, and life is great. I love life. Life loves me back. If I want to give you anything today, look in the mirror every morning and say, I love me, I love us, I love we, because you were made for a reason. Exercise that patience. I promise you, you will get where you want to go. With that, love yourselves, be great and kind to others, and oh yes, always, always be learning something new. Until next time, I'm your host, George Lee Jones. I love you all. Peace.